Microphone check. Except for Casey. Casey, I'm not talking to you. Okay, so I gotta hold up the microphone. Okay, well I got one here. I didn't know if... Now I think I know what's going on. All right, welcome everybody. I'm just gonna organize. Welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us today for our weekly press conference. We are enjoying this really beautiful day at the Great Plains Nature Center. This is of course one of our city's treasures, so it's great to show off not just this asset but also the programming that we have going on here. So the Nature Center has a variety of great events coming up this fall, and I wanted to kick it off by handing things over to Amanda to discuss the annual Art on the Trail event, which takes place this Saturday from 4 to 7 p.m. Amanda?
Thank you, Mayor. Welcome to the Great Plains Nature Center, and we're always glad to have you visit. We've got two exciting opportunities to get outside this week here at the Great Plains Nature Center. Aha. Here we go. We are hosting our first ever Walk for the Wild, which is a self-guided 5K challenge between October 8th and 14th. So that means it's happening right now. This free challenge at Chisholm Creek Park features a self-guided walk on paved trails and bridges to get you moving a distance of 5K in our urban wildlife park. Our wildflowers are blooming and the weather is inviting as you make a difference for your health while raising awareness of the importance of wildlife conservation in Kansas. Here at the Great Plains Nature Center, kids experience the wonder of nature up close and meet animal ambassadors free of charge in our nature education programs. We make sure the next generation has the opportunity to fall in love with nature. In 2022 alone, we served ocean and participation are free. Visit our website, www.gpnc.org, to register. There is an option to donate if you want to go the extra mile in supporting our mission. Next up is Great Plains Nature Center welcomes the community to Art on the Trail this Saturday, October 14th from 4 to 7 p.m. Chisholm Creek Park provides the backdrop and inspiration for local artists at Art on the Trail. Stroll along the nature trail where you can interact with more than 30 artists as they create their works of art. Each artist will make original art in real time throughout the event along the half-mile trail. Traditionally, this event has been focused on plein air painting, and this year, in addition to a strong showcase of painters, there will be carving, sewing, crochet, and even pinhole photography. Wine and beer will be available for purchase from Grace Hill Winery. This interactive outdoor event is designed for those 21 and up to appreciate the beauty of enchanting Kansas scenery. So we're grateful for our generous sponsors of the event, Fidelity Bank and the Kansas Land Trust, and I hope to see you on the trails.
Excellent. Thanks a lot, Amanda. Last year we had the opportunity to help create one of these art pieces along with Councilmember Johnson. So I hope everyone comes out and enjoys the programming and also has an opportunity to participate not just in the programming but also with the animal ambassadors. So speaking of art, we also have a local student who reached out to our office with help getting her gold award for the Girl Scouts by creating a mural that celebrates inclusiveness and those in our community who are part of the LGBTQ plus community. So with that, Jillian, why don't you come on up here? Or excuse me, Lillian. So here more is Lillian. She is working on this incredible project, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about it.
Hello, I'm Lillian McLaughlin, and I'm an Ambassador Girl Scout working on my Girl Scout Gold Award. The Gold Award is the highest award in Girl Scouting, and in order to earn my Gold Award, I must find an issue that I care deeply about and create a self-sustaining project that relates to it. My project relates to the mental health of LGBTQ plus teens. I care deeply about this issue for a number of reasons. LGBTQ plus teens are 4 times more likely to consider, plan, and commit suicide. I have recognized issues among LGBTQ plus teens, and I personally know those who struggle with mental health. Many LGBTQ plus teens do not have a support system in their personal life and may not have connections to services they need in our community. In order to work towards a solution to this issue in our community, I am creating an LGBTQ plus affirming mural containing a QR code linked to a website hosted by the City of Wichita, linking to resources to assist teens in need. An essential part of my project is that it will be a volunteer effort for people in the community to come together and paint in a supportive group. I have volunteers signed up to paint in hour shifts, but anyone is invited to come and support our painters and say hi and support the community. Mural Painting Day will be Saturday, October 14th from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. The mural will be right behind Reverie Coffee at 2202 East Douglas on the side of Howe Auto Repair. This is directly across from East High School. I appreciate this opportunity to work with the mayor's office on my project.
Thank you so much, Lillian. We really appreciate the work that you're doing, and also this is the second time that we've had a person who is working on the Gold Award for the Girl Scouts reach out to our office and ask for help. If you are also someone who's looking to be more civically engaged and give back to your community, make sure you reach out. We enjoy working with the leaders of tomorrow, and we appreciate the opportunity to be a small part of that. So thank you for what you're doing. We definitely look forward to seeing the results of the mural. So now I'd like to welcome up Randy to receive a proclamation on White Cane Day. So Randy, come on up.
Randy's not here.
That's all right. I know we got some folks to receive the proclamation, so if Randy's not here, then come on up. Sir, what's your name?
This is Joseph Pateri.
Mr. Pateri? Nice to meet you, sir.
Joseph Pateri. Nice to meet you.
I'm Brandon.
Thank you. Nice to meet you.
No, Brandon.
John, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
All right, so I'm going to read the proclamation. Proclamation of the City of Wichita, Kansas, founded in 1870. Whereas, the white cane, which every blind citizen of our state and city has the right to carry, demonstrates and symbolizes the ability to achieve a full and independent life and the capacity to work productively in competitive employment. And whereas, the white cane, by allowing every blind person to move freely and safely from place to place, makes it possible for the blind to fully participate in and contribute to our society and to live the lives they want. And whereas, Kansas law also calls upon employers, both public and private, to be aware of and utilize the employment skills of our blind citizens by recognizing their worth as individuals in their productive capacities. And whereas, the state of Kansas, through its public agencies and with the cooperative assistance of Envision, can and should facilitate the expansion of employment opportunities for and greater acceptance of blind persons in the competitive labor market. And now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Brandon Whipple, Mayor of the City of Wichita, Kansas, along with the Wichita City Council, do hereby proclaim October 15th, 2023 as White Cane Awareness Day in the City of Wichita, and encourage all citizens to recognize the white cane as an important safety tool of independence and opportunity for pedestrians who are blind or visually impaired on our streets and our highways. Sorry, I normally... So on behalf of the City of Wichita, I wanted to present you with this proclamation celebrating White Cane Awareness.
Thank you very much.
Would you like to speak?
Sure. Thank you for having me here this morning. My name is Joseph Pateri, owner of Working in Unity, a company that helps people obtain employment in assistive technology. And I thank you so much again. I'm so proud to be able to speak here today with you all. We're meeting today to talk about White Cane Safety Day. It is observed on October 15th. In 2023, this significant day falls on a Sunday, which is an ideal day for communities, organizations, and individuals to come together and bring awareness and advocate for the rights of people with physical handicaps, especially the blind. White canes allow people who are blind, deafblind, or visually impaired to walk in the community and navigate safely and independently. And this is what the cane looks like. and there's various cane techniques that a blind person would use to be able to navigate the streets safely. So it's important for all of us to know individuals in the neighborhood around us, to educate the sighted community on people with blindness and how they get around, and the importance of being able to be aware of each other, and to know that we have to be self-aware of the landscape, and that we share this community together, and that it's important that we all work together to maintain a safe place and to be careful around our surroundings, so that we can make a community where everybody is inclusive. So I thank you so much for your time, and I hand it off to my friend here, Don, who will continue the White Cane Safety Day information that would be important for you to hear. Thank you so much again for your time.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Joseph. Good morning.
Thank you so much.
My name is Don Lobmeyer. I'm the VFW post commander of 112, Post 112, the oldest post in Kansas, and was the largest post in the world for 3 years back in the 50s, with over 5,000 members. There are an estimated 1 million war-blinded and low-vision veterans of all wars in America. Post 112 is positioned to help make our nation's tactile Braille American flag accessible to these veterans and all other blind Americans here in Wichita, Kansas, and beyond. Let us be ever mindful of the significance of today's auspicious occasion and all days towards the inclusion of all blind Americans. I'm honored to present you with the newest designed tactile Braille American flag to be placed conspicuously in your new building. So we don't have, he's got the bigger one, but this is basically what it looks like. As you can see, there's different textures for the red and the white, and the stars are raised. It's got the Pledge of Allegiance, but it's also got a key down below that tells everything about where it's all at. And so having that on the polymer plastic that they're going to have, they're going to be able to come up to it and feel it, and everything else in the building itself for those that are blind. Randy Cabral, he designed this flag a number of years ago because his dad was a veteran and he became blind, and that's the reason why he came up with the flag itself. Thanks, Brent.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Of course,
Yeah.
we're going to grab a picture of the flag being presented to the Great Plains Nature Center.
That was pretty
Are you good?
She's fast.
Excellent.
Thank you so much.
Of course, thank you. So now we're going to give an update on our real estate. Thanks to our real estate and housing staff who have been working hard on the open houses for the first 13 public housing units. They will begin reviewing offers next week. As people know, we had an open house over the last week, and we encourage anyone who's interested to get their offers in by the end of the day on Friday. So more information is on our website and, of course, on our social media accounts. So with that, we can take questions. Questions about anything? All right, appreciate everyone being out here. Hopefully the wind didn't mess up the microphones too much. But again, we appreciate folks being out here, and we'll talk to you next week.